As I'm meditating on these cards, I'm hearing glass shatter. It's like you're breaking barriers, or you're breaking through barriers that you were programmed to believe are existing. But the reality is that once you elevate and ascend to a certain level, those barriers no longer exist. But the thing is, they taught you that the barriers were there, but they never taught you that with a certain amount of self work and raising your vibrational frequency, you could easily break through those barriers. And so now that you've discovered that, you're going places. Like for some of you, you're literally going places, you're traveling to unknown places. For others of you, you may be astral traveling, you may be visiting places that they've been trying to get to for hundreds, thousands of years using advanced technology. They've been blocked and rejected every single time because they're not realizing that it takes a certain frequency for you to have access to these places, and you're being granted access to these places. I'm hearing these places hold the keys to the secrets of life, or the mysteries of life. I don't know why I'm hearing like teleporting. Some of you, like, you're also like you may be studying telekinesis. Like, that's what I'm saying. There are things that they taught you was a fable or fiction, right? Or science fiction, and now you're discovering like, oh, holy cow, this stuff is real. Like, some of you, you're talking to trees and they're talking back. You're moving things with your mind. You're astral traveling to faraway places, and you're realizing that there are alternate realities that you exist in. And so now it's beginning to change your perspective, right? You're transitioning into this powerful being. You're moving on from the limitations that once existed. They don't exist anymore. So I'm telling you, like, you guys are traveling. You're traveling. Some of you are doing both. Some of you are really actual traveling, and some of you are really traveling to like places that you never thought you'd travel to. Greece, Africa, and like you're piecing together a puzzle. It's like your ancestors scattered pieces of this puzzle in all these different parts of the landmass, okay? And I'm going to emphasize that, the landmass. Do with it what you will. And now you're traveling to all these places and you're collecting them. It's like a game. There was a game like that. I forgot what it's called. But it was a game where you had to travel to different places and collect different pieces, and you keep the pieces, and once you get all of the pieces, you move on to the next level. My ear is ringing right now. Some of you may be ear signs, okay? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. For some of you, like, for right now, it may not be so extreme. It may just be you moving on from the past. It may just be you moving on from the past behaviors, habits, addictions, people, and like that's just where you're starting. That's where you're starting. And then you'll gradually move on to different levels of activating certain powers that lie within your DNA. But for now, it's a big deal for you to even be moving on from the past because it was a challenge for you to do that before. Some of you guys may be like the eldest in your family. Like, you may have little siblings that you helped raise. Some of you are traveling to places where there are pyramids. Like, you're going inside the pyramids and you're looking at tombs, you're taking notes, you're taking pictures. Like, I'm telling you, you're piecing together this huge puzzle. Like, you're about to solve mysteries of humanity, okay? And this is so interesting right now. Somebody might work with wood. Like, this came out before as well. Yeah, like this is like I'm hearing like it's not personal, it's spiritual. It's not personal, it's spiritual. Like you're telling people that as you leave them behind, they're like, you can't do that. And you're like, oh, yeah, watch me. And like, don't take it personal because it's spiritual. Like you're letting people know that this is why you're here. Why am I hearing, baby, this is what you came for? Lightning strikes every time she moves. I'm telling you, like, this is what you came for. You're realizing, like, this is why I'm here. You're not about to tell me that I can't do this when I literally came here for this. For some of you, I'm telling you, like, lightning really does strike every time you move. You're so powerful. You have this energy, you have this aura where you have such a huge impact on the people around you. And some people, they may tell you that you can't do something because they're afraid of what you might do. It's like they've never experienced the type of power that you have. Like people didn't expect you to be this because the way that you stepped into your power. Because so I'm getting all of this from the Six of Swords upright, by the way, okay? And my ears just rang. So my guys were like, yeah, tell them what card you're looking at, because it's like your growth needs to be acknowledged, because the way that you stepped in your power, the pace at which you stepped in your power was unfathomable. I'm telling you, it was unfathomable. People were looking at you like, who the hell are you? You're a completely different person. And so because you're moving different, you're thinking different, you're attracting different. Some of you are earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And somebody still has their Christmas tree up, which is freaking hilarious to me. Or some of you may live somewhere where there's lots of pine trees, or you have like beautiful bushes, or like a natural boundary line around your property, like just a bunch of trees and bushes surrounding your property. Some of you guys, when you visit the pyramids, make sure that you are visiting like the top floor and the very bottom. I'm hearing like there are secrets that lie there. Like there's something that you definitely want to see there. Okay. So you now see the long-term vision that you may not have seen before. And so that's why you were able to step into your power so gracefully, so effortlessly, because you were like, oh, I see it now. And I feel like your guides have been working with you and on you for a very long time. Some of you are visiting the mountains, or you live up in the mountains, okay? Some of you, like, you got a lot of Bitcoin, and for some of you, you should invest in Bitcoin. Like, you've been thinking about it for a while, but now you need to make the move because your investment portfolio is going to grow tremendously, right? And so your guides have been telling you, trust the process, have patience. We got you. We got you. And so you're persevering, all right? You're being patient, you're investing, you're taking leaps of faith now because you trust yourself, you trust your guides. And they're saying patience is a virtue. I want you guys to say, what's mine will always come back to find me. All right, say that in the comment section, because remember, we're more powerful when we manifest together. Say, what's mine will always come back to find me. So remember how I was saying before, I think that we absolutely can miss opportunities. Like, I don't believe in the whole, oh, what's for me will always be for me, because I feel like there's a lack in accountability there. I feel like we should hold ourselves accountable, and we should admit, like, yeah, I screwed up. I missed that opportunity. Because that kind of, it gives us that nudge to move. It gives us that nudge to hold ourselves accountable and make changes. But in the same breath, I'm also going to say that I think you get second chances. Like, my guides are telling me that we get second chances. So let's say you miss an opportunity and you decide to do the work. And my ears ringing like crazy right now. They're like, yes, that opportunity or another opportunity better can come back around for you. You definitely don't want to miss that one, though, because I don't know how many chances you get. Let me say that. Okay. And so with the star card here, some of you guys, like, you have hope now. There's like a twinkle of hope Like hope is your guiding light, and it's guiding you through the darkness, and that's how you were able to grow so much. I'm telling you, some of you guys are star seeds. A lot of you guys are star seeds here. Some of you guys may be seeing a lot of sevens, sixes as well, like 666, 777. And 666 does not mean the devil or Satan. 666 actually equals, when you break it down, 6 plus 6 plus 6 is 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. That's how we do numerology. And 9 is a number of change and transformation. It's a very powerful number. They tried to downplay it by telling you that it means like it's an evil number. They want you to be afraid of it. They want you to be afraid of change and transformation so you don't step into your power. And that's one of the barriers that you have broken through. Ooh, bars. That's one of the barriers that you have broken through. Wow, we definitely got air and earth heavy in the building. So guys, remember that these readings are timeless, okay? So the time you're hearing it is the time you're supposed to hear it. So today is Saturday, June 28th, 2025, all right? But if you're hearing it a week from now, a year from now, whenever you hear this message, it is supposed to be the time that you hear this message, okay? And if you guys want more clarity on this message, don't hesitate to book a reading with me down below in the description box. I also have a plethora of services available on my website, including past life readings, so you could tap into your identity and who you were in a past life and see how it relates to who you are now. And you can also book a birth chart and life path reading, which will help you discover your purpose. Okay. And for those of you that are new here, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Adeniké, also known as Elevated Mental. It's a pleasure to have you here. And if you're already a part of our soul family, thank you for returning. You know I love you guys like cooked food. Okay. So now another thing. Okay, so some of you guys, you may be Aquarius. Okay, your birthday may be like between January and February. So that's also an air sign. But yeah, I feel like this is specific right here. This message right here is specific to an Aquarius or someone whose birthday may be anytime in January or February. Okay, but it doesn't have to be. Don't be afraid to reach out for help. Some of you are very prideful. Okay, be willing to reach out for help. That's why your support system is there. And for those of you that are like, well, I don't have nobody, I don't have a support system, it's actually quite the contrary, my love. You have a whole gang, a whole squad of unseen forces just waiting for you. I'm hearing your wish is my command. All right, so build your altar, go to the water, put some fruits in the water. Water spirits love fruits, okay, like water fruits, so like peaches, mangoes. I remember one time I tried to put a banana in the water, and I swear they spat it back out. It washed right back up. It was like a banana, a peach, and some cherries. They took the peaches and the cherries, and the banana ended back up on shore. They're like, we don't want this dry ass fruit. Okay, so yeah, be mindful of that. They also love coins and jewelry and stuff like that, okay? But you can go and give offerings and ask them for whatever it is that you want. Don't be afraid to ask for assistance. And if you build an ancestor altar, put their favorite food, their fruit, some water, some flowers, just hook it up. And if you ever need a spiritual guidance, I'm here for you, okay? You guys can reach out to me on my website. Okay, you could book a session, or you could even send me emails or live chat. Like, I'm not against giving some free advice, but at the end of the day, I do have children to feed. So after a while, and depending on what the assistance you're looking for, I'm going to tell you that I suggest that you book a session with me. All right. But I'm definitely here to help. I'm not all about the money. Some of you guys are life path 5s. Okay. So you're here to be free. You're here to be free. Like, your whole life path is here to be free. And some of you, like, you're not happy because you feel caged in. And if you're a life path 5 and you feel caged in and you feel like your life is a routine, you're not going to be happy. You're not going to feel fulfilled, okay? So now the thing is, right, for some of you, your guides have just been waiting for you to ask them for help. And once you help, I'm telling you, I'm hearing your wish is my command. I mean, once you ask them for help, they're gonna show up and they're gonna show out. All right. They're going to make sure that they reward you for swallowing your pride. They're going to reward you for trusting in them. I'm hearing they're going to deliver. Okay, they're going to deliver. Remember, staying in a lack mindset can manifest unwanted desires, so change is necessary. All right, this is what the 5 of Pentacles is saying. Some of you live somewhere where it's very, very cold still. Somebody likes to watch Chucky or like The Bride of Chucky or like all the Chucky movies, something like that. Somebody might have been like Chucky when they were little. Somebody was like really mischievous when they were little, maybe. Or you guys may have like mischievous toddlers. And you're like, I need a break. For some of you, like that may be what you need assistance with. Like you may need to ask from some friends or family, or you may need to do some research on like a trustworthy, reputable daycare center or babysitting service to give yourself some time and some space. It's warranted. Okay. All right, that's all I have for you today, family. If you need more clarity, don't hesitate to book a personal reading with me down below in the description box. Sending you guys so much love, hugs, and healing energy. Until next time, peace and oneness.